So even when you're extending your arms to them, you're not putting your head down, keep your head up, hands down. Ideally, keep controlling their knees. Again, if you can control their knees, they're not gonna be able to kick you in the face. For their knees to their feet. And if my head's away, I'm not close while I'm doing it. I'm heading my knees behind their hip. I'm kind of smothering their position. To the point, one leg goes into the middle, and you just back step it. You drop it into this position. All right? On this side. On this side, I'm stepping on my heels. I could figure four my legs right here. This would be a triangle again, controlling the knee and the hips. The opposite side is going to be the leg that they're going to try to use to escape. So this one's controlled by my legs. Then I start controlling this one with my hands. I like to go like an over under here under the armpit, and then I still have one arm controlled. Ideally, I want them on their butt. If they start getting to this position here, they're able to generate more momentum here. They're kind of stuck. As long as they have the control and this figure forward, once I point it to the floor, it drops that hip to the floor. So really good control position. Sometimes it's just about like, they're gonna fight until they just know they got. And my daughter used to fight until the point where it's like, okay. And because you could control this position and you know you're not hurting the knee, slow down real quick, bro. If you're here and you're at the knee and you try to control them and they turn off hard, if you're controlling this here, this is gonna mess up their knees. So don't do that. I really emphasize where if you can't get this figure four from the closest to their hip, the better. If you're high on the knee, again, once the knee escapes this line right here, then they're able to move and they have more likelihood of getting injured as you're trying to do this. So if that happens, I will kind of disengage and don't test it. Really emphasize this hold right here. My hips as close to their hips as possible. This shin or this calf across their hip. Not too much on their stomach, again, because you don't want to put a lot of one pressure on their stomach, and then two, after the hips is gonna pin their left hip down. Again, if it's the other side, it's gonna pin the other hip down. And now with Abraham, so for anybody who has boys, if you get too high, you know we have a package down there. So I went too high right now, and it hurt him. So almost find that angle where you're not too high with this shin. So you have to work with it. Again, we're not trying to hurt them. We're trying to help them and whatever hygiene that we need to get these toes cut. But yeah, so that's just what I wanted to show today. Good job, everybody.